Well, Kay, it's my pleasure to hand you the floor, both to introduce Ambassador Soderberg, our last guest, and also, I think, to tell us a bit about the work of the Charity and Security Network on this issue. I think many of you know Kay, but it's my pleasure to introduce her. She is the director of the Charity and Security Network. She's a public interest attorney who specializes in the rights of nonprofit corporations, particularly in the areas of free speech and the strength and independence of civil society. Her work with CSN has been to bring down barriers to legitimate work of nonprofits, from national security measures that includes research, advocacy, and consulting with NGOs and grant makers in the U.S. and abroad. Prior to that, she was director of nonprofit speech rights at OMB Watch in Washington, D.C., and has represented a variety of nonprofit organizations in her work as an attorney. Kay, you have the floor.
Thank you. Again, thank you all for being here. As director of the Charity and Security Network, it's my pleasure and privilege to coordinate a group of nonprofit organizations in the U.S. who have been working to get information about these problems out and to increase the pressure on the Congress and the administration so that maybe we can see some change in these policies. As part of that, today we are releasing a statement that will be passed out to you, a statement of principles that has been endorsed by a wide variety of nonprofit organizations, and these are statements that are the basis for reform. And we want the nonprofit sector at large to take a look at these and join us in this call to action, and we would like the Congress and the administration to take a look and move in the direction of rules that are consistent with international humanitarian law and with plain common sense. The two recommendations in this statement are we would like U.S. law to be updated, or in a way go back to the traditional principles, to reforming the prohibition on material support, to respect charitable access in order to provide basic humanitarian aid to civilians, and to protect free speech, association, and peace building. And secondly, reform the process for placing groups and individuals on terrorist lists to ensure that they have sufficient notice and a meaningful opportunity to respond to the charges against them, and ensure that the system includes sufficient checks and balances on executive discretion. That's what we are asking for, and if these principles are accepted, there are a number of ways they can be implemented, and we'll be happy to work with the administration and the Congress in that direction.